Tibullus, Elegies, Book 2, Part 6. Mesa joins the army. What will tender love do now? Go with him as comrade, shouldering a pack, bearing arms beside a mortal on the endless road leading over land and never-resting sea? No, Cupid, brand the ruffian who has left your life of leisure, recalling the deserter to the flag of love. But if you're lenient to soldiers, I will soldier too, carrying the ration of water in my cask. I'm off to camp and bid goodbye to Venus and the girls. I too can take the trumpet. I too can be tough. Brave words, but when I've said them with magnificent bravado, the slamming of a door sends every brave word flying. I've sworn so often never more to set foot on her doorstep, but after all the swearing my feet still take me there. O cruel love, if it be lawful, let me see your weapons, the arrows and torches, broken and burnt out. You torture my unhappiness, you make me curse myself, and with a mind unbalanced utter blasphemy. Death would have ended my distress, but hope's credulity nurses life and says tomorrow will be better. Hope feeds the farmer. Hope entrusts the furrow with a loan of seed to be repaid at compound interest. Hope entices birds with snares and fish with rods of reed, hiding a thin hook underneath the bait. Hope comforts even those whose legs are bound in heavy fetters. The iron clanks on their ankles, but while they work they sing. Hope guarantees me nemesis, but nemesis says no. Ah, cruel girl, you ought to let a goddess win. Take pity, I implore you, by your little sister's bones. So may the child sleep softly under gentle earth. I hold her sacred and will lay upon her burial mound offerings and a garland sprinkled with my tears. I'll fly for refuge to the grave, sit there a suppliant, and to her dumb ashes utter my complaint. She will not suffer me to weep on your account forever. In her name I forbid you to use me heartlessly, for fear the blessed dead neglected send you evil dreams, and you behold her standing by your bed in grief, just as when she fell head foremost from the upper window, and went with blood upon her to the lakes below. Enough, lest I renew the bitter sorrow of my mistress. That she would weep once only is more than I am worth. Nor ought she to disfigure her clear-speaking eyes with tears. The board is our undoing. My girl herself is good. Phryne the board debars me, as it slyly comes and goes, bearing in her bosom secret messages. On the cruel threshold often I can recognize the sweet voice of my mistress, when Phryne says she's out. Often, when a night was promised, Phryne brings me word my girl's unwell or victim of intimidation. I die then of frustration, and despairingly imagine who's embracing her, and in how many ways. Bored I curse you then, and pain enough would be your life, were the gods to grant the least of all my prayers.